My name is Suzanne Bernier Robinson. Welcome to Derryfest 2015. Today we have the pleasure of having a couple of community members who have volunteered their time to be on the Derryfest Marketing Committee. I'm pleased to introduce Jody Nelson and Jen Legue. Welcome, ladies.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Let me start with asking you, how many years has Derryfest been going on?
This is the 26th year of Derryfest.
Mm-hmm. How many years have you actually been attending yourself?
Since I moved here about 7 years ago.
Okay. What has been your favorite part about attending the event?
I like the wide variety of shows, and I like to walk around the vendors and see, who's there. There's always great community action groups to learn more about, the community. The food is always good.
What about you,
Yeah,
Jen?
I'd say the food, and I also really, I like to see the acts, especially the kids from the community. I think it's real special, and also too, there's always some sort of veteran program or recognition. I really think that's a nice and important part of the day too.
Yeah, the food is always a big part of so many events in our culture.
Yes.
But I do enjoy, I've been a number of times too, and I do enjoy the acts and seeing the children perform and honoring the veterans. And it's an opportunity for a lot of nonprofit organizations also to come out and to make the community aware of what services they offer here in town. Do you have any new or special events going on this year that maybe we haven't had in past years?
Alex the Jester.
We do. We have Alex the Jester. We have a Blues Brothers group that's going to be fantastic. What else?
We have the two community members who are in high school here at Pinkerton who will be singing the Star Spangled Banner and God Bless America, which is exciting.
And the Red Star Twirlers will be there.
We also have All About Music.
Oh,
we do.
yes.
We have Let's Play Music. They'll be there.
Let's Play Music will be there. And so they'll have
Wildlife Encounters will be there. And I believe a petting zoo again with the big giant turtle that makes its way around Derryfest.
yeah.
Oh.
Will be there.
Oh, good.
The
good.
doo-wop.
The doo-wop. That's right. It's a 50s group.
Yes, Kids Coop Kids always come out and sing a few show tunes. That's always
Great,
popular.
great.
And also, Derry's Got Talent winners this year, top winners from the evening before, will be performing during the day as well.
Great.
Yeah.
So Derry's Got Talent, is that actually part of Derryfest? It kind of kicks off.
It is. It's just a part of the weekend. We do have a few other events also that I'd like to mention. The Rotary.
Yes, actually,
Oh.
I'm a member of the Derry Village Rotary
Oh.
Club. So I was thinking, oh yes, that usually is what kicks off. Go ahead, you can tell them about it.
The spaghetti supper the night before at Hood, and you can find out more information about that on derryfest.org. The Pancake Breakfast at St. Paul's.
Yep. And that is going to be a. They're going to, be appreciative of donations.
I will give a testimonial as to how good that is, because I have attended the Pancake Breakfast the morning of Derryfest. It's a great opportunity for them to just serve the community there, and they offer just about everything. We haven't really talked about the date. Do you want to give us the date as far as, Jen, why don't you tell us when Derry's Got Talent is? We talked about it being a Friday night.
Right. It's the Friday night at the Opera House. And it begins at 7
I believe, on the 18th, the evening before.
Right. And Derryfest, of course, is Saturday, September 19th. It runs from 10 o'clock to 5 o'clock.
From 10 o'clock in the morning to 5 o'clock. The shows that you talked about, all the performers, those are on the hour? How does that sounds like you have quite a few, actually.
Yeah. The schedule is the schedule online yet?
The schedule is online on derryfest.org, and it varies. I think some acts are shorter, some are longer, so some are on the hour, some are on the quarter hour. So really, if you're looking for one in particular, you should probably look it up on the schedule of derryfest.org.
Right. And Derryfest also has a Facebook page.
Oh,
Yeah.
they do?
Facebook, yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
so they can go on Facebook and just search for Derryfest.
Derryfest, I believe it's Derryfest 2015. The opening ceremony will start at 10 o'clock.
10, okay.
And that's when Morgan will sing
The Star Spangled Banner.
Right. And I believe the veterans, the POW, there's a POW service
usually like
at
at noon. Usually it's at noon, so it still is at noon. Do you want to tell us where is it? Because not everybody knows about Derryfest, so they may not know the location.
McGregor Park.
Okay.
The parking is very limited around there, so the locations that will be provided with shuttle service are Fire Eye, Nutfield.
The Nutfield building over by Parkland.
Okay.
Superintendent's office.
Okay.
And the last one.
There is handicap parking.
Any idea how many people attend?
I wish I knew. There's a lot. It's a great crowd.
10,000.
I was going to say, it's definitely thousands
Yes.
in there.
Yes.
How many vendors do you think you have, Jen, this year?
I think we're going to have at least 70 to 80, if not more. There's a lot of vendors.
So you have some new ones coming in that maybe haven't.
Yeah, I know we usually have crafters. We have the community action groups. We have nonprofits. We have some political, that come out, and it's a good variety. And we try to spread, they try to spread them out around the park so that you can, see them all, and they're not all, together. So it should be a good time. And then there also is a great section of the park that's kid games, kids games for children put on by the Girl Scouts, and that's always a fun time. And all the games are free.
Who should attend? And you answered that. This is really a family.
Everyone.
Oh yes, yes.
Everyone should attend.
I think Derry right now especially is craving community events, and it's free. You can come out. I mean, obviously you pay for the food and you pay for anything you want to purchase, but it's just a great time to come out and make new friends, meet new people, check out what's going on in Derry.
Right.
It's a great time.
Right. I think with the activities for the children, the entertainment for the adults, the food satisfies everybody. But just the crafts and the opportunity to see some different vendors. It definitely is a great family event. And talk about who is making this all possible for the community. Do you want to start, Jody?
We have a number of sponsors, who came out this year, well over the amount that we've had in years past. So we have a platinum level sponsor who is La Coretta, and we also have some, other sponsors, including the Nutfield News and the Derry News.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, are you ready? We have a lot more. We have
We have
a lot.
a lot.
We have
so-
different levels of sponsorship. We have the full. We have the platinum, like Jody told you, and then we also have the full sponsorship, and then we have the next level down, and then we have actually a lower level than that. And a lot of area businesses have come out and really put up a lot of support for Derryfest because they're excited to see it bring more people to the town too.
Yes.
And you can check out the entire sponsorship level. They're all listed on the website as well.
And also will be in the two papers, the Nutfield News and the Derry News as well, as we get closer to the event.
Yeah. And we'll put them on the Facebook page and on the website. So
yeah.
They'll be both places.
It's a great way to really say thank you to those sponsors that are
Yes.
supporting the event.
Yes.
And not just the members of the Derryfest committee, but for the community members to really, I hope they acknowledge those sponsors that have made the
Yes, me
event
too.
possible, because it's a lot of work.
Right.
It's a lot of work.
The full sponsors actually get a large banner that will be displayed at Derryfest. So all of the full sponsors will have that.
Yes.
So when people come to the park, they'll be able to see them in, black and white and colors, to see who's been the sponsors for the event.
And most of them also will have a vendor booth too, so
Right.
it works out, well for them also to have a lot of time to interact with the community.
Right. Is it too late for a business to step up and say, hey, I'd really like to sponsor that event?
I don't think it's too late. I think we had the deadline around September 8th or something.
Oh, so they still have
they still have
another
time.
week
It's a
if
matter
they
of
would
having the time to make the banners, because obviously we want the full sponsors to have their
Right,
banner up on
right.
display. But we're never, we're never going to turn away sponsors.
Right. So we'll work real hard if someone wants to,
Are they able to call you, Jody, if they would like to be a sponsor?
Oh, sure.
Do you want to provide your phone number?
Sure. My cell phone number is 508-397-9999. And if I don't answer, just leave a message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
Okay. And if they have any questions at all, I'm sure all the information is on the website.
Yes, yes.
So the website is?
It's www.derryfest.org, and the sponsorship forms and the vendor forms are both on that website.
Is there anything we missed? I know there's a lot that we covered as far as all the vendors, some of the sponsors.
I just wanted to make it clear that we do have handicap parking, and it's actually on Boyd Road, and it's at the
the Church of Science.
Church of Science. Is that
of Christ Science?
Church of
maybe,
Christ
or
Science?
something.
Tiff.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Right. That's okay. If
Okay.
they've got questions, we've provided the phone number and the website
Yes.
address.
Yes.
And I'm sure there's always people out there directing and helping.
Right.
With traffic. There's enough
Yes,
people to direct them.
absolutely. So the officer at the corner of Boyd Road will definitely direct anybody who has a handicap placard, you know, to park down there.
Right.
So that'll be good.
And anyone who shows up with any vendors that show up, there's a specified time when they're supposed to arrive, and Troop
right.
98, Boy Scout Troop 98 will be there to assist,
great.
bringing in all the vendors.
Yes.
They'll be collecting trash throughout the day. So
Opportunity for nonprofit and for children to do community service.
Exactly.
That's always nice.
Yes, yes. And we couldn't do it without this year without the help of the Derry Parks and Rec Department as well. So need to give them props.
And we will be going live from the park all day. So we will be getting a lot of video footage of the acts.
the event happens, rain or shine.
Thank you for mentioning that,
Yeah.
that it's going to go off regardless of the weather.
Yes, yes.
But it's going to be a beautiful day. We know that already.
Yes, we do.
We planned it well.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for coming in today.
Thank you so
Thanks
much.
for having us.
Yeah.
I hope you've learned a little bit more about Derryfest 2015. There's a lot of excitement, a lot more vendors and shows and entertainment that you're going to have a chance to see. We'll be there live, so if you'd like, you can watch what's going on at Derryfest from home. If you're not able to get out, just tune in to Channel 23, and we should have something on there from 10 to 5. Once again, my name is Suzanne Bernier Robinson. Thank you for watching Derryfest 2015.